What is good, YouTube? It is Minecraft Studios here, and welcome to my review of Mario Tennis Aces. So, I'll just get into it right now. This game is, well, it's perfect. I mean, nothing you can go wrong with here. It's pretty much a perfect game, by all means. On my scale of 1 to 10, I would give this game a perfect 10 out of 10. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comment section if you guys kind of agree with this review. And also, if you want to follow me on social media, links will be in the description down below. In other words, bye. Alright, fine. I'll get into the actual review. But keep in mind that this review is going to be a little bit on the negative side. But let's seriously get started. First, we'll get into the presentation of the game. Now, the game honestly does not look too bad. It's not. I don't think it has ever looked super bad. Hell, even Ultra Smash looked pretty good. This game looks really good, especially since it just looks really good. So presentation wise, it gets a 1-up. Then story. Now this is the this game I'm playing on the screen right now. This game actually brings back adventure mode. Basically, I think a mode that was in the GBA version of the game or something like that. I don't entirely remember. But, yeah, the basic story of the game is that there's basically Luigi gets possessed by this weird racket thing, and then you gotta go and get, like, power stones to stop it from other stuff, I don't know. Very basic story, but I will say one thing, the adventure never really, like, does anything very interesting with the story. I will tell you that. So in the story area, it does not do as well as it should have. I mean, I'm not expecting something super deep for this game, like the previous games were. But it's like it really would have been more interesting if they at least went with something a little bit. I don't know. They could have gone with something at least somewhat better. Or at the very least, have a story. Well, story aside, let's go into gameplay. Now, gameplay is where this game really shines. Basically, it controls very well, and you can charge up your stuff and all that stuff. Also, you have this energy meter that you can see in the top left. Basically, this can allow you to use some special things. One of them is some zone speed, basically allowing you to slow down time so you can get the ball better. You can also use a zone shot where if you're on a star, you can actually manually aim where you want it to go. Yeah, and then there's also a special shot. If you have your entire there's also a special shot in the game, which basically kind of functions a little similar to the normal zone shot, although way more powerful. Powerful at the point where your racket can break. And I forgot to mention that your racket can break in the game. I don't know why. If you run out of if you haven't seen the one thing on the screen yet, next to the energy meter, you can kind of see the racket thing. Basically, this shows it basically shows like how much energy your racket has or how much health it has. If your racket breaks, well, it's game over, bud. So gameplay wise, it's actually not too bad. Although there is one minor complaint, and I don't know if this has been going on for anyone else, but For some reason, when I actually play this game, sometimes my character, whether I'm controlling Mario or whatever character, I'm always moving over to the right sometimes. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever experienced something like that, where, like, for no reason, the character just moves over to the right, like, completely. I don't know. Now let's go into the controls. Now, control-wise, it's not too bad. It does require a little bit of memorization. The A button kind of lets you do a normal serve. B allows you to kind of do like kind of a slice. The Y button allows you to do like a sort of a fastball. And the control stick allows you to move around. The right stick allows you to do something called a trick shot. And that's really all there is control-wise. You can also press L when your energy is fully up to use a special shot, like you saw there. And you can also use the right trigger to basically use like a zone speed or like a zone shot. All in all, controls, it's not too bad, and plus is to pause the game. However, you can only pause the game at specific moments, so don't be able. I think you can only pause when the ball hasn't been served yet, because at this point you can't. And really, that's all there is for control-wise. It's not really that bad. Then let's go into the content, and here's where I've got to, be a lot more negative. Basically, the game includes the adventure mode, which was kind of the selling point. And it's not really that bad. I think the adventure mode is alright. I haven't gotten through all of the adventure mode, but I definitely think it's not super bad, and I'm glad it's finally back. But, you know, they gotta have more than adventure mode, right? Well, that's where this game kind of falls flat. There is a tournament mode where you can play against people online or with computer players, and it's just a tournament. Then there's free play mode where basically you can do like normal tennis matches. But there's a big problem. You can select your character, but you can't select the court. If you want to change your court, you have to go here. So basically, your court will always be chosen at random. You can never choose a court. And I've never seen it so backwards for a game. There's also a swing mode, which basically is like Wii Sports, where basically you swing your tennis around like in that game. What's interesting though is that in this mode, you can actually do more like a rally and stuff like, well, you can like rally and stuff like that. And that's really it. This game does not feature much content. And there's my big negative with the game. And what about music-wise? How's the music? Well, the music is alright. I mean, the main theme is kind of good, but they kind of just use it over and over. It's not that good, I guess. I mean, it's not downright. I mean, it's not downright awful or anything like that. It's just not. It's just not the best it could be. But now it's time to get into my final opinions of the game. What do I personally think of this game? Well, this game is a lot of fun. I will tell you that. But I will say, this is not exactly full of content. It's kind of like Kirby Star Allies, but way worse in that department. It is cool that they're bringing Adventure Mode back, but like I said, they gotta have more than that. And also, this may be a bit of a nitpicky, but if the menus were so much better in Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I feel like even there it's better. And there's a surprise because that game is like the worst Mario Tennis game out of them all. So saying that is saying an awful lot. But it really isn't a bad game in general. Although the big problem with the game is that it does currently cost $60. Now, it may change after a while, but for $60, you might want to wait. If you guys are very into Mario Tennis and are really big in this game, well, you can't really go wrong. Gives you what you want. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give this game a 5 out of 10. Probably my lowest rating, but it's just because this game just isn't what I expected it to be. But keep in mind, this game is a lot of fun, so I recommend at least trying it out sometime if you see it. But anyways, that is basically it for this review. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments section if you guys agreed with this review. And also, if you guys want to follow me on social media, links will be in the description down below. Until next time, bye.